Peace, Cancer. How y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Cancer, we're going to jump right into your reading. But before we do, just know my name is Kiki, and this is Kinda Sweet Tea. Alright. And I am going to be doing a love reading for the Cancer energy. Please take what resonates with your situation and leave the rest. I'm going to be getting 2 tarot cards for you and 2 tarot cards for your person. I'm going to clarify the energy, and also I'm going to try to get the best resolution for you, Cancer, or the best advice. So please take it as it resonates to your situation and leave the rest. Okay. Clear messages for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know in the situation that they're connecting to? What is the situation for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? We're going to get 3 hidden secret cards for you to see what it is that you need to know in your situation. Something that you might not know, something that you might know, something that you may not know about your person. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have chemistry. The attraction for you is you feel is mutual. So you and the person that you're connecting to, Cancer, is also felt by the person that you're connecting to. So if you don't like the person that you're connecting to, shit, they don't like you either. But if you like them, they like you too. All right, let's get into it, Cancer. One more card. Here we go. At the bottom of the deck, we have obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So if you care about this person and this person cares about you, one way or another, the person that you're connected to or you are experiencing some obstacles that are keeping you from moving forward in this relationship or the situation, or past the situation that you have been in with this person. Acceptance, everything happens for a reason. Support, lean on your inner circle during this time. And different pages, you and this person don't share the same vision. Yeah, so if you and the person that you could be going through a breakup, Cancer. So like I said, if your person doesn't care too much for you, you don't care too much for your person either, at least at the moment. And it could be because you're having 2 different views about something. One of you may be wrong, and you both may feel like the other person is wrong or didn't do something right. Interference. Look at that. Ooh, a rejection. This relationship is over at the moment, but it looks like somebody or you wants a second chance. But there is a energy of wanting the second chance. Doesn't matter who wants it. It could be both of you, but there is that energy of wanting a second chance in this relationship and really needing to accept differences between each other and learning how to move through them and past them, not just trying to cover them up and disguising them for something, right? You may need to get some support from your inner circle. All right, and maybe this could be advice. All right, if there's no violence involved, maybe this could be a mutual person sitting in on a conversation so that you guys can have insight on both perspectives without confrontation or argument. All right, because it could be that both of you are wrong to some degree, and both of you are right to some degree, and it just may need to be a different perspective to hear out what's going on in the situation, Cancer, between you and the person that you're connecting to. But let's go ahead and get those cards out for you and the person that you're connecting to, Cancer. We're going to start with you and how you feel about the person that you're connecting to. How does Cancer feel about the person that they're connecting to energetically? How does Cancer feel about the person that they are connecting to energetically? If you are a father, happy Father's Day, because I am seeing an image of a male holding a baby. Could be a baby girl. We got the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Cancer. So you could be seeing this person that you're connected to either now or in the past. There could be that feeling of balance. This was a relationship between the two of you where you celebrated. You could still want to celebrate with this person. All right. Maybe you were engaged or wanting to. There were conversations about engagement. How does Cancer feel about the person that they're connected to? You know that song, lay your head on my pillow and just relax, relax. That's the song I'm hearing. Relax, lay your head on my... All right. It might be a bit of a crossroads for you, Cancer. If this is your energy, but I am saying it's you because I asked about you first. Cancer, I am seeing the energy of wanting me to be more creative and start something stronger with this person. With this Ace of Pentacles, you may want to be at a stronger or better or more stable place. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of insight here as well, working on your own spiritual fulfillments, right? There could be an energy of confusion too, where you're unable to make a decision. Maybe you may want to have or experience something new, and this doesn't mean that you want to go out and be with someone else. This could be that you just want to experience life in a different way, right? That this could be traveling with the Two of Wands. This could be moving from one location to the next, and maybe your person and you have different views on that. Okay, let's talk about Cancer's person and how they feel about Cancer. How does Cancer's person feel about Cancer? Eight of Pentacles. They look like you work a lot. They love you. Yeah. They want the future with you too. You want to know something? The feeling that you and this person have for each other is like insanely mutual. It's so crazy, but here's the difference between you and this person. They may see you as matured. Maybe you're older, right? They may see you as matured and having it all together with the Eight of Pentacles mastered, right? And you may see them as someone who is young or inexperienced or needing to work harder for what it is that they want. And that could be something else that's putting you both on two different planes, right? Like you're wanting to do things more abundantly or elaborately, where this person is like, hold on, let me catch up, right? They're showing you as mature, and you're showing this person as someone who's just getting started. That newness, that immaturity, that needing to have the experience where the experience is already here. All right, let's make it really easy for us, Cancer, and talk about this Page of Cups. They see you with the Knight of Pentacles as someone, you might be a little bit controlling, all right? Or this is them, where there's some energy of codependency, right? This could be a love relationship between family members. Doesn't have to be, but someone is older, someone is younger, or someone is more experienced and someone is not experienced. We got the Knight of Pentacles, and this is that longevity, right? Coming in as support, and there goes that supportive energy. So somebody is being more supportive or is drawn to be that energy of support. They're both feminine energies here. All right. Could be same-sex relationship. It could also be sibling, older sibling, younger sibling, mother-daughter, friendship, but this is a love relationship. Regardless, with all of this cup energy here, it's just that there's one that's less experienced than the other. And both of you are noticing it. Both of you know it. And that could be the obstacle. And they may see you as someone who is controlling. And you may need to pull back on that, Cancer, if that's the case. Tell me about the Page of Cups and how Cancer feels about this person. You may feel like this person is very inexperienced, Cancer. Or she's not in the reverse, so it may not be immaturity. So you do know that this person has the will or the want to kind of like do things that will bring them emotional fulfillment to the situation with their creativity. You see genuineness in them, right? You see that this person wants that emotional connection, but it needs to be developed, right? Look at that. Whoa. You may see them as codependent as well, right? They may see you as someone who's controlling, and you may see them as someone who's codependent. All right, maybe needing or asking for a lot of help. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups for Cancer. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Wow. Whoa. Look at that. King and Queen of Cups with the Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, there is Judgment here. So, and this may not be something that you actually had a conversation with this person about. This could be something that they kept to themselves because of the disappointment and the hurt, right? There may be some involvement here between other situations, other people, things that's getting in the way of the relationship or the situation between the two of you. But ultimately, this person feels like there is a commitment between the two of you with the King and Queen of Cups. There's a commitment, and they also see that there's a breakdown of that commitment. They may want to apologize for something, or you may want to apologize for something that caused a separation between the two of you, because this is a separation. We see it. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. There was something with the Judgment energy at the bottom of the deck that said that there was something that was that you became aware of in this person, and it could be that there are so much differences between the two of you, but there really aren't many differences between the two of you. You just are on a different level, where the person that you're connecting to, Pisces, Cancer, is less experienced than you. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person has a lot of ideas. I feel like they just have to stay balanced and stay on a positive playing field. With the Devil energy, and I think this is what you may feel about it as well. This is a soulmate connection or someone you are very familiar with. You've been doing it with them for a while, this codependency situation. You may want this person to be more independent rather than relying on the relationship to get this person to what it is that they want, what it looks like to be stability. This person wants the stability, and you see that they want the stability, but you feel like they have to believe that they will have it. Let's talk about how your person feels about you. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. You may work a lot, work too much. Maybe you're very busy, or you're very skilled at something. You've mastered your emotions. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Swords in reverse. You're not a very good listener. Yeah, you're not a very good listener, Cancer. And there is a person here that could be coming and causing conflict. You're not a very good listener. You feel as if you already know everything. There is a third party involved. However that third party is involved in the situation, there's a third party involvement. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a partner. Maybe this is a business partner. This is a family member that you're very close with. Someone that you have some type of agreement with. A close friend. There's some sort of involvement in your relationship. Maybe this is your child, your adult child, or young adult child, and there's a conflict between your person, the person that you're in a relationship with, and your child. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, because you're showing up in this reading. Your child the person that you're connecting to might very well be a water sign as well, or a fire sign. Strong, yeah, very strongly. You have Leo, you have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A lot of water energy, some pentacle energy. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. And why this person feels this way about Cancer. Alright. This person is quiet, like I told you before. This person may not have told you, communicated some things with you, but they will be communicating with you about partnerships. They're very optimistic. Alright, with the three of wands. Look at that, 4 of wands as well. Look, no bullshit. Look at that. They're very optimistic about creating balance in the situation. There they go. They want to communicate with you, so they will communicate with you. Okay, and they're going to communicate the things that they want. They may want this commitment. They may want a commitment with you. Okay, so it looks like they want to communicate, or they have already communicated with you to some degree, but I think they just want to communicate with you that they want this commitment. King and Queen, they want you to see them on the same level. And maybe you don't see them on the same level because of whatever interference this is, and they see that you work with somebody that is interfering. Maybe work is interfering with your partnership, that's keeping you on different pages or different levels. What is the potential outcome here for Cancer? What is the potential outcome? Cancer, I feel like how you view about your person is like you care about them, you love them. You may feel like as if they have some codependency. You also may feel like they're not on the same level as you. And this is only what the cards are saying, okay? So I'm only saying what I think I'm seeing. And your person may feel like they're not on the same level as you either, but they still want to commit with you. They also want this conflict to be moved out of the way because there's gossip. Maybe you're talking about them with people, friends. They may have heard it, okay, or heard about it. But they love you. And they also see someone who's controlling. Maybe you're financially controlling. Maybe you make them wait for a lot of the things that they ask for or need from you. Whatever that is, maybe investing time and energy into them. But I feel like what would make them happy is a commitment with you. And I feel like they want to move fast toward this communication because there's a message coming in for you. Give me the potential outcome or the best advice for Cancer in this situation. The potential outcome or the best advice for Cancer. And Cancer, you got the 7 of Wands. So sorry y'all, somebody's gonna stand their ground in that situation, whether it's you or your person or both of you. Hold on y'all. I believe there is gonna be some kind of closed off energy where someone's not gonna speak if it's not peaceful. Alright, so Be a listening ear, Cancer. What is the best outcome here? Or best advice for Cancer? What's the best advice for outcome? I'm going to take it because it tried to come out. High Priestess, listen to your intuition. I'm going to pick those in a minute because they still got my hand, so I'm not going to take it yet. But listen to your intuition, Cancer, when it comes to the situation. Okay, before you make any decisions. Look at that, Page of Cups and Knight of Pentacles, Justice, Three of Cups, and the Hermit. So there will be some balance restored in this situation, and there will be a potential reconciliation. But you will need to listen to your intuition when it comes to this person, because although they want the connection with you, like we mentioned earlier, they're not on your level. So you have to determine, you're going to have to determine that even though that they're not on your level, do you still want them back in your space until they rise up to your level? And that is a whole thing that you have to look deep within for. But whoa. Whoever this person is really, really, really cares about you. And they want that romantic connection with you, that romantic connection with you, Cancer. If you made it this far, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I truly appreciate you. Until next time, see you later. Peace.